Time for question 15. This one says a model of a park was built on a scale of 1.5 centimeters to 50 meters. If the distance between two trees in the park is 150 meters, what is the distance on the model? Another proportion question. So we keep practicing that. A very important idea in mathematics, being able to set up and solve proportions. So 1.5 centimeters would be to 50 meters, on the scale model, as we're trying to figure out what is the distance on the model. That's the centimeter value, so x centimeters is to 150 meters. So a couple ways we could do this. I'm going to do the cross multiplication way first. So 1.5 times 150 would equal 50 times x. 1 times 150 is a 150, and then 0.5 times 150, that's half of 150, that's 75. Put those two together, and you get 225. That didn't make sense. Could you do the long multiplication way? Sure. But that was just my little mental math trick there. And then I'm dividing 225 by 50. Mentally, I think that little trick might be a little tougher. So let's do this with long division. 225 divided by 50. 50 doesn't go into 2, nor 22. It does go into 225. It goes in there 4 whole times. We'd subtract 4 times 50 is 200. I'm left with 2 and a 5. I could add a decimal here because I'm not done. So 0.0, 0.0, carry down the 0. And then 50 goes into 250. I didn't mean to write this 0. Oops. There we go. This should be a 5 right there because 5 goes into 250 5 times. Subtract 250 and you're left with 0. So our answer over here for x looks like it should be this value, 4.5 equals x. And x was a value in centimeters, so I'll put that right there. Now what was that other method I was talking about? That would be to look at these values and see if you can see what one's being multiplied by to get the other one. So this one is pretty straightforward. 50 times 3 is 150. That means you could have multiplied 1.5 times the same number times 3 and gotten 4.5. So that would be the easier way, but that only works if it's an easy number to see in terms of doing it mentally in your head. Cross multiplication, that'll always work. Either way you do it, choice B for number 15.